Forget the fairy tales. Forget the beautiful gardens and the innocent couple under the sun. The true story of the Genesis. Creation is not a bedtime story. It is a terrifying display of cosmic power and the ultimate biological consequence before the breath of life that there was nothing but Adama. In ancient Hebrew, this word doesn't mean a pristine paradise. It literally means dirt, specifically. The dark red soil of the earth. You and I are not made of ethereal light. We molded from the most fragile, broken, and humble material in the universe. But then came the Ruach, the direct breath of the infinite creator. Imagine the shock of the celestial hosts, the angels, the seraphim, burning with eternal fire, watching in absolute silence as the creator takes the lowest form of matter and breathes his own essence into it. This creature, this Adam, was fragile clay, but he carried the breath of God. He possessed an unbelievable potential. Oh, that made even the angels tremble. And so he was placed in Eden. But Eden was not a manicured park. It was a primordial biosphere, a wild, untamed fortress of divine laws, where the physical and the spiritual realms constantly collided. The energy of the garden surged through every living thing, manifesting as roaring rivers of light. And in the middle of this vast, overwhelming wilderness, the clay creature was completely alone. The scripture says God put Adam into a deep sleep to take his rib. But the translation has betrayed us again. The Hebrew word used is sela. It does not mean bone, it means the side, the flank or the essence. God did not perform a bone extraction. He performed a cosmic separation. He split the very essence of the human in half, creating a counterpart of equal power, equal intelligence, and equal capacity. Eve, the mother of all, living together, they were perfect, immortal, invincible. But they were being watched. Enter the villain of the story. But once again, erase the children's Bible from your mind. There was no talking snake hanging from a branch. The original Hebrew text uses the word Nachash. It translates to the whisperer or the shining one. This wasn't an animal. This was a celestial entity, a fallen being of immense power, consumed by envy over the clay creatures. The Nachash didn't use force. He used the most dangerous weapon in the universe, a half-truth. The fruit of the tree of knowledge was not magical. The true power was in the act of rebellion. It was the breaking of the only divine law, keeping their biology tethered to the infinite. The moment they ate, it wasn't just a sin. It was a biological catastrophe. The code of immortality faded into shadow. The Ruach, the breath of God, was suppressed by the heavy weight of their choice. They realized with absolute certainty they were going to pass away. The Creator's arrival in the garden was not a gentle stroll. It was the descent of the ultimate judge. The clay creatures hid suddenly aware of their own fragility, their vulnerability, and their absolute ruin. The sentence was laid down. The Nachash was stripped of its celestial beauty, condemned to eat the very dust from which humanity was made. And then came the Exile. They were cast out of the primordial biosphere, thrown into a hostile, unforgiving world. The Creator knew the danger. If they ate from the tree of life in their fallen state, they would become immortal in their darkness. To prevent this, he stationed the cherubim at the entrance, imposing multi-faced entities, and with them a flaming sword that turned in every direction, guarding the way to immortality. The age of the infinite was over. The age of mortality, hardship, and survival had begun.